Hi guys, George Glinski here from Toe the Line, joined today by Anthony Holmes. Anthony, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good man.
Down's a bit shit, like, but
Yeah, not an easy time to be in, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, before we go into your BKB career and the huge impact you've made, the new British champion, about your combat sports career beforehand. I understand you did a lot of boxing and a lot of mixed martial arts as well.
yeah, not so like I started off when I was about 19 and that, just up at amateur club up at Airedale. I had 2 fights there, jumped straight in blind, really, just training twice. I lost my first one. I was blowing out of my arse. I didn't even know we were a southpaw till after the fight. That's how green I was. But that was a wake up call. I didn't lose then. It's all the way through till last year, and that were I just lost with skin of my teeth to a split decision. But I also broke my hand the week before as well, so that could have easily been. I was gutted, but also, I thought I could get through it with adrenaline, but I was too hesitant. So from every loss, I've learnt more than what I have winning anyway.
And your transition to bare knuckle boxing, how exactly did that happen?
I went back. I've been off 6 years. Just started training again, got booked for it, and then just Wayne sat me down and says, "What do you want to do?" I mean, can I go pro boxing, jump back in cage or BKB? And where BKB is at the minute, we thought it'd be, better route for us given my age, and then fucking watch it, what stage it's on at the minute, and he said mentioned about that Mason, got to beat him, do it convincingly, and I'll put us on a big foot up ladder. So that were a brainy route to do there.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously the fight against Mason Shaw was, a massive shock, at least for myself. I think a lot of people didn't know who you were. You sort of had gone a little under the radar. If I'm honest, when the fight had been announced, when you came in, I was wondering who Anthony Holmes was. But we certainly learned who Anthony Holmes was on the night. Obviously a performance that you're particularly happy with, I suppose.
Yeah. I didn't overwork. I worked just enough. I've never really watched fighters before, but I studied it. Went through quite a lot with Wayne, went through a lot with Ryan. What I learnt with Wayne, just completely drilled with Ryan all the time, Ryan Robinson. So, we were more than prepared for it. We looked at all his strong points, and prepared for every one of them. So, I took his main weapon is his hook and his jab. I just took it away from him completely. Commentators were saying, "Oh, he don't look like Mason, but you can only fight what you're allowed to do." So, like I say, and just controlled him inside. He hasn't really changed, but he's only young. I think he's going to go far once he gets a bit more older head on him. He's going to do really well. It wasn't easy. He knocked me too far as well. So,
he knocked your tooth out. I actually didn't know that. Yeah, which tooth is that? Did he knock out?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. Back in a minute, but.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I'm not even sure if Mason knew that. I was going to ask about Mason. Obviously, I assume you saw the fight against Griffis. Your opinions on his performance there?
Yeah, he looked a lot better. He needed a confidence boost anyway, but he looked impressive. I think a few more years behind him. Once he's set, I think he'll do well. He's got the power. He's just got a few other things to work on his inside. I think, yeah. I don't think it would. I think I just drained him a bit. He was a bit shocked. He didn't know what to do, so I think that drained him more than out. Fucking just took his soul really with body shots.
100%. Eric Olsen, that's the man who you're in there next with. Definitely a very different fighter, not just as a combat sportsman, but as a person in comparison to Mason Shaw. What have you made of his comments? Obviously, you would have seen the video about him calling you boring on the channel.
I'll be putting that Thanos fairy to test, that's for sure. He'll be taking a knee from those body shots. But as character, as a fighter, he's, like I said to you yesterday, he has got a couple of dangerous spots which I ain't take for granted, sort of thing. It can happen in BKB anyway, but there's a few areas I need to, if I lose my focus, it could cost me the fight, sort of thing. So I just have to make sure I stay 100% fucking focused all the way through, not take out for granted.
Am I right in saying that his comments haven't affected you in any way?
No, all like that. I mean, we're two opposites. He's loudest in room and I'm quietest in room, and we all know which one's fucking worse to watch out for. So
Yeah, I mean, I can't really argue with that, to be honest with you. And but obviously, you talk about being quiet, but your past is not quiet at all. You've lived a very loud life before this. Are you able to talk about sort of how fighting has really changed your life from, well, a very interesting and colourful past?
yeah, I mean, I've always been fighting from a young age, but when I'm doing it in ring, it gives me focus and it takes away. We ain't got time to get in trouble or like that, have you? I went off. Those 6 years I had off. I wore off. I lost my son a bit. I wore off fucking Wales a bit, to be fair. And I go disappearing for weekends and nobody know where I am. So, I mean, we got to the stage. I had my house burnt down. I got knocked over. Got involved with a few dickheads, as you do. And then I just had to think. I could carry on going where I was going. Or I could just sat down and thought, how can I change this? So I just threw myself back into the gym. And then after that conversation with Wayne, I just thought, fuck it, one last blast. And then I was speaking to Gaz Firm. I said, fuck it, I can't stop until I get a belt. Then a couple of months later, I ended up winning the British title. I mean, I only started back February and fought with it in November.
Yeah.
After 6 years left, so not bad anyway. I had 3 fights that year.
And obviously, you do a lot of work with the community, people that have been in similar positions to you. Action to Change is the what do you call it? The organisation you're involved with?
Yeah, I mean, it's kids what kicked out of mainstream. Not long. I've only just started it. Like, I mean, they've seen what I've done. You know, with boxing. The one of the main blokes who runs it, Dave Downs. I know him as well, and obviously he comes from a similar background. He's, you know, gone through a lot rough shit and it turned it round, and he works with kids, so he asked me to go down there, speak. I've ended up go down, train them, and then give him talks and that, you know, try not make fucking same mistakes like I do. So, well, I did, should I say. Yeah, I enjoy doing it as well, especially when you see kids pick stuff up and actually listening to everything you've got to say. It gives you a bit of, you know, satisfaction. So some of it, I mean, I've gone into coaching now. Some of it I'm definitely want to stay into, so keep going down those paths.
For someone watching at home who might be sort of in that similar position, what would your words of advice be for that person?
You need focus. You need to watch who you surround yourself with. I mean, sometimes it don't matter what, you know, your loved ones tell you like that. There's only you can, you know, do it. And just have to, without any focus or goals, you're just going to drift. And that's what, for my goal, my focus, my love, it was always training and, well, pretty much fighting.
100%. And family, you speak a lot about loved ones in your life and how much they've helped you as well. What do they make of your recent transition to BKB?
Like I said to, I mean, they're just happy I'm doing it in ring. They know it's a passion of mine anyway. They know when I talk about it, I'll come across with it. So, like I say, my daughter wants to go to the next one, which I'm like that. Do I like that or not? But it's a lot to keep on your head. I don't mind her watching it at home. But well, she's I don't know. We'll see. But saying that, I'll be holding the world title anyway, so it might be good for her to say that to win that.
Yeah, the confidence is definitely there. And fans, you have a lot of fans, a massive following from the north. Obviously, you've sold quite a few tickets already for this next fight. Yeah. How has that exactly come about? How have you developed such a strong fan base?
I think it's more from my past to where I've been to where I've come now. I think everybody's seen, you know, how much I've changed, and from time what we sorted in to see age I'm at, see how possible it is, you know, just to come from now to make something, you know, we just try. So I think everybody's just, like I say, I'm pretty well known around here, so everybody knows everybody's business. So I think they're just pleased some of the local lad doing well, so they've all got behind me. Like I say, all businesses have got behind me as well, so I've got a great backing. I don't believe I can fail. Only through to let myself, you know, do something stupid. So
definitely. And to wrap up, you speak about the businesses there, a lot of local people supporting you on this. Who have you got to thank? Which sponsors, team? Who have we got to thank for this fight?
I've had to write them down. I keep going. I've got HZ Scaffolding, Amico IT Services, JB Motors, Total Nutrition, Riverside Car Sales, Sheridan's, Action to Change, and Ultimate Shred. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody.
Hopefully not. And Anthony, as I say, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. And I hope Eric Olsen doesn't find this interview too boring.
I don't mind it.
Thank you.
Great seeing of it.
Where are you?